Welcome to the Guggenheim in Bilbao. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is a very damp Planet Patrick. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick. So here we are walking through the rain in Bilbao on the way to the Guggenheim. And you might be saying to yourself, Patrick, Bilbao is a lovely city. Why aren't you going through it step by step? Well, I was only ever coming to the Guggenheim until I had an incident with a very smelly hotel. There's a video about that up here. So the time allotted is Guggenheim time. But I say to you, you should come to Bilbao. I've been here before. I'd like you to come here wearing a small hat on which it says, Te amo, Bilbao. Even though you were smaller than your big sibling, San Sebastian, and even though people come through here on their way to somewhere else, you're a place in your own right. If you can fit all that in a hat, I'll pay for your visit. I won't. Anyway, Guggenheim, in the rain, in Bilbao. Here we go. It looks like the main entrance is up these steps. This looks like it. This is room 104 and it's one of my favourites. It's these great big kind of, I think like rusted metal structures, and you go inside them. They're all slightly different shapes and they make different sounds when you're inside. You walk through this one. I like that one, but everyone's afraid to make funny noises. These are the scale designs that were used in the creation of room 104. Aren't they cool? If you're wondering why I look like a drowned rat, it's because I am one. There seem to be queues for all the lifts, and then I find a little hidden lift around the back, and I go in it on my own. I think that's kind of the guide here though, that you or your family get in on your own. So here's my tip for all museums. Start at the top, it's going to be quietest, and work your way down while everyone else is working their way up. This room is for Bilbao masterpieces. Let's have a look at that. I love this room. This is an Yves Klein. This is by Anthony Tapies, if that's the right way to pronounce it. And of course, this is a Mark Rothko. You could recognize that anywhere. And this is by Willem de Kooning. This is a painting by Anselm Kiefer called The Renowned Orders of the Night, and it's one of my absolute favourites here at the Guggenheim in Bilbao. I find it quite moving. I'll try and get a picture of it without me standing in the middle of it. This painting is 9 Discourses on Commodus by Cy Twombly. It needs this kind of wall to be displayed on, and it's quite a challenging piece. Of course, this is Andy Warhol with his 150 multicoloured Marilyns. I mean, you'd recognise it anywhere, wouldn't you? Maybe more the power of branding than art, but what do you think? In this room, there's a special collection called The Line of Wit, which deals with things which are aesthetically challenging. Let's have a look. This is called Object for Reflection by Alison Schultz, and it reminds me of that line in the play. A handbag. This is quite quilt-like to me, and so it speaks to that part of me which works with textiles on quilting. let's try floor 2. This is, of course, my Otto Dix. Of course, I'm not going to take you through every single wall of every part of the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, but I'm just going to highlight a few things to you that I think look pretty interesting. Really stop and read everything. And I'm reminded of RuPaul, who says if you have to explain the outfit, it hasn't worked. Lady on the phone. This room is about the role of fashion in changing gender roles in the 20th century. Starting with Coco Chanel and the little back dress. And clearly, somebody robbing a painting from Piet Mondrian and putting it onto a similarly shaped dress. Maybe. See, that was a nice exhibition. With some frocks and some mannequins. This room is all about chairs. Lots of Mies van der Rohe, Hannes Meyer. I think I've looked at most things now. I'm making my way back down to the ground floor, which is where those great big metal structures were, and where we were able to see this installation. Ah, of course, film and video. Wonder if they're showing any Planet Patrick favourites. This room is absolutely packed with people, all standing a little bit closer than the old 1.5 to 2 metre guideline. So I'm afraid, Cecilia, I'm not going to watch your film. Sorry about that. It finally looks like it's starting to brighten up a little bit. Maybe it won't pour rain on me as I go back to the car. In case you were wondering what 50% off got you, the t-shirts started at €79. No thanks, I'm heading to somewhere cheaper.
Acaba de empezar. Va a hacer una actuación de 2 minutos. Piedra de 129 kilos, piedra irregular. Nos podemos imaginar un poquitín, nos podemos echar atrás a unos 150 años.
Just before we go from Bilbao, I did buy something from the very overpriced shop at the Guggenheim Bilbao shop. I got a poster of that lovely painting that I really liked by Anselm, what's his name, can't think of it now. And I got a funny coaster featuring Frida Kahlo. Isn't that cute? Yes, they cost a fortune, but I'll remember them forever. Thank you, rubbery car noises. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Planet Patrick. If you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe, click the notifications bell. And if you use Instagram, you can follow me at TrekSolar for live stories as I'm going around the world doing fabulous things. Thanks for being here for this one though. See you again in the next one. Bye-bye. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick.